As you can see, we are in the hospital, and that is baby Alex. He's sleeping. Baby Alex is sleeping. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. I don't have that much footage in the hospital because for some reason they wouldn't allow us to video record while we were in the operating room, because this is the same hospital I came to when I was able to record last time. So yeah, for some reason we couldn't, but everything went well. For a minute there, I thought I was going to end up having him before Monday, the 16th of April, because Friday night I was having contractions, and you know, when Saturday morning came, I just let it stay like that, because they were like not close together, like 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes, 15 minutes. It was random, and it was doing it throughout the day though. But then Saturday night they started to get closer. Like for a whole hour, they were like, every one of them was like every 5 minutes. And so I ended up calling the on-call, and they were like, come into the ER. Went into the ER. They monitored me for an hour. I think it was an hour. And by this time it was Saturday, but it was midnight, so it was technically it was Sunday. They end up telling me to go home. So we can't really do anything, even though your C-section is technically tomorrow, because it was midnight. It was Sunday already. We can't. They're not going to do anything unless the contractions are closer together. I'm like, even though I'm having a C-section? She's like, yeah. But anyways, they just wanted to take my $200 copay. But yeah, so that was that. I went home. All of the rest of Sunday, I was having contractions. But Sunday night, around 11 at night, they started getting like painful to where I couldn't stand it no more. They did check me the last time I went to the hospital, the ER. They said I was just a fingertip, so. But they did check me. But back to what I was saying. Sunday I started having, the contractions were closer and they were more painful. Very much so painful. Like with Layla and AJ, I had a scheduled C-section and nothing ever happened. I just went to my scheduled C-section. With Lyric, my water broke. I didn't have any contractions until I went to the hospital and they started me on Pitocin. And those contractions I was having Sunday night reminded me of those Pitocin contractions. So I'm like, something's going on. And then I started getting the brown blood discharge or whatever. Just when, like a wipe or whatever, TMI. But I called them. I couldn't take it no more. I'm like, I'm calling them. I don't care. I was really not wanting to call. Sorry about that. I got a call. Interrupted my video. But anyways, I was saying I really didn't want. I was hesitating going back up there because I didn't want them to send me back home again. And they charged me another copay. But I came up and the doctor was like, you know, since it's past midnight, my doctor wasn't on call either. It was some other doctor. But since it was past, it was 12 o'clock, midnight, technically it was Monday already. She said, or he said that even if this is false labor or whatever, I don't have to leave. They're going to go ahead and admit me since I was supposed to be the first person on the C-section list anyway for Monday. So, yeah. So, yeah, I came in. They monitored me. I could not sleep because those contractions was hurting. Contractions felt very badly. I did end up having to wait until my scheduled C-section time, and everything with that went well, other than the fact that I couldn't record in the OR. Yeah, hubby was trying to record. He took some pictures, which I will insert. The lady behind him was like, no recording. And then when he tried to record, she was still looking at his recording, his phone, to about, no, make sure you're not recording. Whatever, lady. Anyways. Yeah, he's here. I might insert some footage of Layla meeting him. Her little reaction. I don't know if the clip I have is from when she first met him, or because she and AJ and Lyric are staying at the grandma's house, which is not far from here. And we end up picking up Layla during the night because she didn't want to stay. So she came up to the hospital with us last night, and she met him for the first time. AJ and Lyric had already met him. After school, they met him. He's smacking. Look at him. Are you gonna stop now? But anyways, AJ's reaction was to ignore him, like I figured, yeah, like I knew he was gonna do that. He wouldn't even look at him. And Layla, she like smiled and stared at him, looked at me and smiled and looked at him. And she like slowly put her hand on the cover by its butt. And she moved her hand back by her and she smiled. And it was cute. It was cute. Cute. But yeah, he's doing good. He's 20 inches long, which he was longer than AJ and Layla, especially at Layla, because Layla was like 17. She was short. And he's 2 ounces bigger than AJ was. He's 6 pounds, 14 ounces. AJ was 6 pounds and 12 ounces. Layla was 6 pounds and 2 ounces. Lyric was like almost 8 pounds, so she's not even on that list. But she was short though, and she was fat. She was real chubby. But with Lyric, I gained like 50 pounds with her, even though I lost it all right after having her. And this pregnancy only gained, oh, sorry. I didn't go to sleep the last 2 days. Not because they kept me up, it's just I couldn't go to sleep. Anyways, I only gained 17 pounds with this pregnancy. That's about what I gained during Layla's pregnancy too. And not too far from when AJ's pregnancy either. So that's probably why they were so little. Because with Lyric, I gained like 50 pounds. 40 something, 50 pounds. So she was a healthy, chunky baby. But we came in here on a Monday and hoping we're out of here by Wednesday. Because I don't want to stay in this hospital. I want to feel comfortable in my own home, in my own bed. That's the other thing. Layla came here last night when her dad went to go pick her back up. And she just took over my hospital bed. Like, I'm like, really? And then he was in the bed with me too because I was feeding him, but he's been breastfeeding. He's been doing pretty good, except when he gets like really, really hungry and I take too long, then he starts sucking really hard. But at first he wasn't doing that. So he needs to like calm down, not be so aggressive. But I think he looks like AJ, but with Layla's eyebrows and eyelashes, because Layla had dark eyebrows and had like eyelashes when she was first born. AJ had thin eyebrows, and I don't remember him having eyelashes. He was first born, and Alex does. Along with his sideburns. He has sideburns, and he has hair all on his shoulder and his back. Lyric was like that too. She had hair all on her back, her shoulders, and stuff like that, but it eventually fell off. Most likely I'll see you when we get home. So we're at home. Layla's here, my husband here, and Alex is here breastfeeding. In the beginning he was doing great, but now for some reason he is killing my boobs. My husband gonna come in here thinking I'm on camera showing my boobs. Watch. Anyways, I met with the lactation consultant in the hospital, and she said he did great. He was doing great. I was doing what I was supposed to do. But yeah, I was doing what I'm supposed to do. Layla acting like a bad butt. She was at the hospital with us earlier today, acting like a little nut. Running all behind the hospital bed and all kind of crazy stuff. AJ and Lyric are at school. They'll get out in a little bit. And then AJ will see that this baby came home and did not stay at the hospital. I'm glad to be home because I got tired at the hospital. And I didn't go to sleep. Not one day at the hospital. Before I was discharged, I think I was able to fall asleep for about 2 hours. I don't know. I just remember like laying there about to have I don't know, about to go crazy. That's what it was. But I was so sleepy, but I couldn't go to sleep because I was dealing with him, just everything. But I did not go to sleep for like 3 days straight, except for when I came out of recovery, because they gave me some type of medicine while I was in there. I slept for about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours, but other than that. And then those hour or two when I was about to get discharged, I didn't sleep. I was up all night. I'm recording a video. Obviously, I'm not showing my boobies. It's up by my face.
I ain't stupid.
Okay, I'll edit that out. Anyways, I'm gonna watch the
Drink your water.
Oklahoma City Thunder. What time they play? They play at
8, I believe.
Hopefully I watch them because I plan on trying to go get at least a couple hours of sleep. I know I gotta breastfeed him. I want to try to breastfeed him and not pump, because I want him to be great at just breastfeeding. And I know this happened with the rest of them too. It hurt in the beginning, and I think between 7 and 10 days it stopped hurting. And I was able to breastfeed him without a problem. See, that's what happens every single time. Just like in the last video, not last video, but last year with Layla, I said the same thing. I was like, I know it's gonna stop hurting in about a week or so, which it did. Even though she got used to her bottle. So when I tried to give her like the nipple back, she wasn't about that. She just like, give my bottle. That's probably why she still want a bottle at night time. Are you done? He stopped sucking, so hopefully he's done, because he's been doing this for how long now? 30 minutes? I don't know. I just know he's been on here. I think he fell asleep. I need to belch him or burp him. But we will see you in a minute whenever AJ and Lyric get back. Here, Layla. You want to hold the baby? Oh, the big sister. Oh, the big sister. Yeah, be gentle, girl. You the big sister? Okay, you down with him? Okay, I'll hold him. You want to be on camera? Say, I'm the big sister. You big sister? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. It's about 6:40 in the morning. Again, we're getting ready for school. It is going to get dropped off later since I can't take him to the bus stop. So, at least not right now. They just finished eating some waffles and now they're watching cartoons. And Alex is here laying down. He's over here laying down sleepy. He did pretty good last night. He had his first pediatrician appointment yesterday, and it went well. He was born 6 pounds 14 ounces, and when we left the hospital on Wednesday, because I was in there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. When I left Wednesday, he had lost 4 ounces, so he went down to 6 pounds and 10 ounces. The next day was his appointment, and when they weighed him, he had poop, so I had to change him I had to change him first, and then they weighed him. He was at 6 pounds 15 ounces, so he had gained his little weight loss back plus an ounce, which was good because that was like overnight. I know he did eat a whole lot that night. The first night we were back. He had like every hour he was wanting to eat food. I was trying to, I'm not letting him use a bottle. He's been using, I've been breastfeeding him. And because now he breastfeeds, like he sucks really hard and it kind of hurts. I'm still getting used to it again. The lactation consultant at the hospital told me to use a syringe when I use like, if I pump milk or if I give them if I supplement with some formula or something. But this night, last night, I didn't really use formula that much. I actually put them on the breast more than I did the first night. So, y'all, I think I'm starting to get a little bit used to it. It still hurts, but I'm going to give it a couple more days, and I'm sure that's going to go away as it did with the rest of them. Lyric, make sure the alarm is off before you walk out the door. Lyric's about to go to school. I said make sure the alarm is off before you go out the door. And your light and his light should be off. The door should be closed and that gate should be closed so they won't go in there. But yeah. All's been going well. And as far as make sure she turn the alarm off. I told her to, so I think she did. Anyways, as far as this pregnancy or whatever, well, the experience at the hospital, everything went fine. It wasn't as good as Layla's hospital experience, mainly because I was like nauseous much more, where I actually vomited a lot. and I didn't get any sleep those nights I was in there at all, so that sucked. But other than that, everything went well. AJ, why you taking sandals off? You gonna go to school in a little while. And Layla, what are you doing, Layla? Oh my goodness, I'm calling them all kind of names. But what else? This is the last pregnancy. So I did get my tubes tied. So that's done. I don't really have any regrets for that, so I guess that's good. I figured 4 kids is enough. And plus we got 2 girls and 2 boys, so that's like perfect, right? So, yeah. I told hubby if we like ever hit the lottery or something, we have like more money to, afford more kids, we can adopt a kid or something.